Hello everyone, I hope you are all keeping safe and well. I'm sure that like me, this was not the start of the new year you were expecting or hoping for. We find ourselves in another full national lockdown as the country responds to rapidly increasing numbers of COVID infections and, sadly, fatalities. Universities remain open, but with clear instructions to move most teaching online as the government seeks to greatly reduce the number of journeys to campuses and the footfall on campuses. However, please be assured we are well prepared for the online delivery of programmes, so there should be no disruption to teaching as a consequence of the new restrictions that have now been brought in. The university appreciates that the new lockdown may be a particular source of anxiety for a number of students surrounding your assessments. I would like to reassure you now that we are very conscious of this and that we are proactively considering how we can ensure that your academic outcomes are not unfairly impacted on by the pandemic. We will communicate developments about this with you in due course. As outlined in the government's guidance last week, students who are not on one of the limited number of courses being taught in person are asked to remain in their current address and avoid unnecessary travel, with the exception of those who have inadequate access to suitable accommodation, study space, or facilities, and where you need to access additional support, including mental health and well-being services, or research students needing to access specialist equipment. If you are impacted on by one of these exceptions and need to access campus facilities, please ensure that you book 2 free lateral flow tests in advance of your arrival at campus. These are free for students and staff and must be spaced 3 days apart. For our international students, in line with guidance from government, we are encouraging, where possible, that you avoid travel to the UK until your face-to-face teaching resumes. However, if you're unable to rearrange your travel without undue expense, or you do need to be in the country to access your studies, you must follow the latest government rules on international arrivals. At the time of recording, this includes needing a negative COVID-19 test within 72 hours of travelling, and then self-isolating for 10 days on arrival, unless you're travelling from a country on the safe travel list. If you are resident on campus, you will be able to self-isolate here. If you're concerned about your access to technology and the impact this will have on your learning, the university has a Digital Equality Fund, which provides support to students. Through this, you can access long-term laptop loans, noise-cancelling headphones, and Wi-Fi dongles. If you'd like to find out more about this, please complete the form on the Digital Equality Loan Scheme page of the library section in SimSpace. The university remains open to deliver key services to our students, and I would particularly like to thank those staff who are supporting these efforts and working on campus. For staff in other services or academic staff who are teaching wholly online, please do continue to work from home where you can. If any staff member is concerned about the impact of the new national lockdown restrictions, please discuss this with your line manager or the HR team. Your health and well-being are our highest priorities. If you need help at any time, please take advantage of the systems in place to support you. For students, Together All and Student Space, and for our staff, the Employee Assistance Programme, are all available 24/7, providing access to free and confidential mental health and wellbeing support and advice. Our student service team are also on hand to help support students through any difficulties you may be experiencing. You can find out more information about these services on SimSpace and StaffNet. Please also remember that you are able to continue exercising outdoors during the national lockdown. If you're looking for exercise inspiration, the Students' Union have pulled together lots of useful resources, which you can find on their website. In addition, for those of you with school-age children, our St Mary's alumnus, Joe Wicks, is resuming his role as the nation's PE teacher with PE sessions online. Whilst we must hope that the end seems to be in sight for the pandemic, with vaccines rolling out across the country, we must all do our part to follow the national lockdown guidance to stop the spread of COVID-19, particularly the new, highly transmissible variant. I ask that all members of the St Mary's community continue to behave responsibly. Looking after ourselves starts with looking after other people. While these new restrictions may be challenging, they're in place so that we can all be safe. Please ensure that you follow social distancing guidance and remember that we should all reduce contacts to reduce the spread of the virus. I hope that you and your families and loved ones remain safe and well at this time.